is a crucial possession for him.
Defense has been causing a lot of rush shots.
Working it around, going inside, and rejected. Oh, what a great swat!
Bring that weak stuff in here.
All right, Chad, we back on 2K10. And I was just doing some little test runs while I wasn't recording. Yeah. This drone was working, you feel me? So we about to, you know what? All right, we're about to let them play.
The potent Atlanta Hawks versus the world champion Los Angeles Lakers. It's Tuesday night basketball here on 2K Sports.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hawks make a trip on the road. Glad to have you join us. It's the Tuesday night edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Cheryl Miller is on the sidelines a bit later on. And T-Mobile starting. Lineup for Phil Jackson and Mike Woodson. Now let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. As you take a look at Atlanta, tell me, Clark, what's going to be the key taking on the Lakers?
Well, the challenge is going to be trying to slow down their offense. One of the top-scoring teams in the league a season ago. They love that high-possession, high-efficiency offense, so you've got to be ready to match their energy and hustle back on defense.
On the other side, Clark, how about the Lakers? What do they need to do to secure a win?
Perennial MVP candidate Kobe Bryant. What doesn't he do?
Well, we know he scores, but you know he's become even more of a leader, and I think he appreciates what's around him.
I agree with you wholeheartedly there. He knows he's going to need to score big points on a regular basis, but he also knows he has a little more help this season.
Here's Fisher after the basket by Atlanta. To the corner. To Kobe, lobs it up.
Impeccable timing on that alley-oop. They hooked up perfectly.
On defense, the Lakers. Magician, let's go with the three. Fisher on the rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. To Bryant. Johnson on him. From 17 feet up. That's good.
There's no better finisher in the NBA than Kobe Bryant. When he's got you down, he wants to keep you down and step on
the
you.
audio settings, but I think I got to do it at the main screen. I'll do it after this game.
Smith off from three-point land.
That's his job. That's what he does. He clamps down on the shooter.
Get up!
He's one tough defender.
Get up! Get up!
Here's Bryant. Horford with the rebound.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Here's Magician, kisses it off the glass and in.
Kevin, that first step of his is as quick as a hiccup. He gets to the rim almost at will.
Stolen by the Hawks. To 2:58 left in the first. In close, finishes with the soft touch. He has 6.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Bryant gets the bucket from 20 feet away.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Johnson on the corner. To Johnson. Here's Magician. Good D on that shot. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Bryant. Dumps it off. Gasol cans the shot.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
And it's the Hawks with the ball. Trailing by 2. Johnson from short range. Graceful finish.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Here's Bryant. Rips it down off the beautiful pass. 6 points for him.
Oh, 2 hands to make sure.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. A different group set to go for the Lakers. And here is Williams. Here's Johnson. Makes the long-distance connection. And the Lakers have possession. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Bryant nails it from close range. He's got 8.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Here's Smith. Gets it to the ball.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
The Lakers trail.
Get up! Get up!
Al Gasol. Here's Bryant. Rebound by Smith. The Hawks leading. Nice shot by Smith.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Farmar to the baseline. Gasol's in the post. Working on Smith. Artest got a piece of it. Here's Smith. Count the baseline J. 6 points for him.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
And here we go, ready for some more good action in this second quarter. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev, I asked him if he had any plans for dealing with a well-refined offense, and he told me on-the-ball pressure is key. If we can take them out of the rhythm and mess up their timing, we'll have a much easier time on the defensive end.
All right, thanks, Cheryl. Al Gasol working on Horford. Here comes Bibby. It's a 5-point game.
These guys are in the zone. They're taking it over.
To Odom, right corner. Here's Farmar. Kept alive. Horford dives for it. Gasol inside. He's against Smith. Gasol drains it from short range. He has 6.
He makes such intelligent plays with the basketball. Always aware, always a threat to score.
Smith with it, guarded by Odom. The jump hook. So it's the Lakers now. 7-point differential. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And both teams will make some substitutions. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 7. Odom backs in. Here's Fisher. Off the mark with the 3 ball. Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential. To Crawford. Buries the corner jumper. Here's Fisher. And the Lakers have possession. By Magician.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the ball.
Magician was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. And here's Los Angeles. Vujicic. Now Gasol goes up against Pachulia. Open look. And Gasol gets it to go. Here's Bibby. Here's Crawford. Yes, from downtown. He's got 5.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Here's Fisher. Over Bibby. Fisher can't hit. And it's the Hawks with the ball. 10-point lead. Behind the arc. Blocked. Magician, right wing, nails the easy jumper.
It's always a pleasure to watch a great shooter go to work. Give him a little elbow room, and it's automatic.
Taken away by Magician. That's his second takeaway of the contest. Crawford, from close range, finishes with the soft touch. He has 7.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Is up against Pachulia. Here's Vujicic. Can't put an end to the run. Here's Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Crawford. Nails it from the wing.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Down low, Gasol inside, working on Smith. Crawford with the rebound. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. It's a 16-point game. To Pachulia. He's covered by Fisher. From inside, lays it right in. Sweet touch by the 7-year veteran out of the Republic of Georgia. Fisher kept alive. Vujicic. Now Gasol. Here's Walton. Buries it from 14 feet.
Way to distribute the basketball.
And it's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Crawford. Scooped up. Magician. Here's Pachulia. Finally, they get the bucket.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone. Man, this is ugly, Kevin.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided game so far. And that concludes the first half. The score, 36-18. Now it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. The Hawks have been doing a great job of distributing the rock and finding the open man.
Yeah, if they can keep it up, I think they'll only increase their lead.
Magician has started off well.
And Kevin, he leads the game in assists. He's made some great dishes in the first half.
Hello and welcome back. We're glad you're with us. The NBA so many times comes down to a game of runs, and we'll see if a run here will turn this thing around as we get underway. Here's Bryant, lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. There's 10 points for him.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
Magician dumps it off. Horford's shot is good.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
The dump off to Bryant to
Is
our
the shot
test.
clock not counting down?
Here's
Why
Fisher.
can't she step on two
Nails the tray.
That's not right.
And so here is Atlanta. The lead is 15. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev, it's not an easy day to be a head coach, and he didn't know where to start his criticism. He isn't happy with all the open looks.
Dumbass,
They've
stepping
given up.
backcourt.
He told his team to make it a goal to get a hand up in every shooter's face in the second half. I'll keep you posted with any updates. Kev?
Okay, thanks. And the Lakers call time here. And here is Bryant. He's got 10. Dumps it off to Farmer. Leads him in to the paint. Oda backs him down. Inside. Bynum inside. Stolen away by the Hawks.
To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
Here's our test. Trains it for three.
You've seen them make 3 of their first 4 shots. That's good shooting to jumpstart them here.
To Smith. Crawford gets in close, gets the lay-in. 13 points in the game. You're right, Clark. When you're down, you can't just give away opportunities like that.
Well, the margin of error is much smaller when you're trailing and trying to come back, so everything is much more important, but turnovers always are self-destruct. That makes it 4 for 5 to start the third. Really coming out of halftime looking to get a big jump on the opponent.
And here's Crawford. 13 points in the game. Smith drops it in from 12 feet.
Nice feed inside, sets his teammate up for the easy deuce.
And the Lakers call time here. Some changes there for the Lakers. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 16. To Walton. The three. Morris grabs the rebound inside. The handoff to number 7. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Morris, high post. Here's Williams. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Here's Bryant. Nails the baby hook. 14 points for him.
Not bad, partner. If he keeps this up and they can get a few stops, they should be able to narrow this margin.
Williams comes up empty from the wing. And here's Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Here's Bryant. Drops it in from beyond the arc. He's got 17. 9 in this quarter alone. To Crawford. Here's Smith. Buries the baseline J. Nice bucket by the 6-year veteran out of Oak Hill Academy High School. Walt, he's guarded by Williams. Farmar pockets the three ball.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Crawford's shot is good.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
And the Lakers have possession, down by 12. Gasol. And here is Bryant from about 19 feet. The putback is good. He's got 10.
Plays like that tell you who's hungry and who wants it.
Into Smith. He's locked in. Crawford's shot is good.
Right now, he's being extremely active on offense for him this quarter. He's perfect from the field.
We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 50-38. Magician came to play. 8 points and 2 steals.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Welcome to the fourth quarter. Wide margin on the scoreboard tells it all. This one is probably over, but you never know. Anything can happen. And here's Crawford. 17 points in the game. Here's Johnson. Buries the free throw line jumper. And they increase their lead to 14.
Well, he's playing a well-rounded game, and he's really helped them in a number of ways.
To Bryant. Here's Artest. Pins the corner shot. And it's the Hawks with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. To the right corner. To Horford. Crawford. Picked by Horford. To number 7. From the paint. It's blocked. Great play by Gasol.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And it's Bryant missing. And it's the Hawks with the ball. Leading by 12. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Over Gasol. Magician leads the game in assists. The Lakers really having a tough go here. It's a 14-point game. And the Lakers call time here. We go down to Cheryl Miller, who has a report from her conversation with Coach Mike Woodson.
Thanks, guys. He wants them to get out on the break. He said, the second we get the ball, I want to see guys flying down the court. If you're tired, let me know. Otherwise, put the pedal to the metal. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
working on Horford. The rebound by Johnson.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Smith buries the short-range jumper.
They're showing no mercy. This lead just keeps on growing.
Here's Fisher. Here's Artest. Laid in softly off the glass.
Easy look in the paint. Defense got abused there.
Magician with an assist. This trip up would have 10 for the game. Here's Magician. Now Horford working on Gasol. From inside. Horford no luck.
The little man made the big rebound. What a play.
Artest hits the tray.
After struggling a bit in the first half from the arc, they've been able to turn it around here a bit. And I give them a lot of credit for staying with it, trusting in each other, moving the basketball, and stepping into those three-point shots.
And here comes Kobe Bryant. 17 points in the game. And it's Artest missing. The Hawks should slow it down here and use some clock. Kick out, perimeter. Smith with it. For three. Crawford, no luck.
Well, he got one to go in the first, but he hasn't been able to connect from three-point land here in this half.
Beyond the arc. And it's Bryant missing. Here's Atlanta. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. To Horford. Here's Magician. Can't get at the ball from downtown. So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 13. Now Gasol working on Horford. Baseline jumper, and Gasol gets it to go.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
Magician. Smith with it. Dumps it off. Right wing. Here's Johnson. Drains it from the wing.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially done.
The shot misses. The Hawks walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Lakers 60-47. For his solid performance, Jamal Crawford is the Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
Kevin, he absolutely owned the third quarter. Great job giving his team a jump start out of the break.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
All right, we just clicked them boys. Let's look at the box score. Jamal Crawford carried us. I ain't even touched double-digit points. I almost had a double-double, 8 and 9. 1 rebound, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 4 for 9, 0 for 3 from deep. My boy was out there selling, chat. Jamal carried us to this W. Let's see what they're talking about. Yep. Kobe dropped 17. Paul got 12. Ron got 10. And y'all gotta check the settings because that score was crazy. I don't believe in that score. And I wasn't the difference maker, you know what I'm saying? I can see if I was the difference maker, but I wasn't, so it doesn't seem real. But I mean, it is what it is. I gotta check the settings. I'll probably do another one like this. Let them let Kobe them get a rematch. See once I change the settings, see if you know what I'm saying, see if it's a little different for them boys. But if you made it to the end of the video, you already know the deal. You real. Keep it crispy.